Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Seattle have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Justice Sheffield is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Into the box, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here. Need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
7-10.
Fastball called for strike 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a snap move over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Now to the plate, number 44, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and 2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Justin Verlander will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, not shortstop, number 10.
At the plate, number 10 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. It's away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. He comes in leading the American League in stolen bases, so that's getting on base and making things happen, and that's using his wheels. And everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's just 2 for 12. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The bouncer to the left side. And that's through. A base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in, Domingo Santana. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. The Mariners are on top 1-0. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Full count now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, number 9. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Standing in, Josh Reddick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball well outside. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Henniger is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 44.
Digging in to try it again. Number 44. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The set and the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Popped him up. Number 23 is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 2-1. So striding in, Kyle Seager. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Pitch is popped up. Bregman waits on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And as you check out his righty-lefty, that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, number 30. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Healy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 is taken, ball three.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
There's Carlos Correa now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. One out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch. That's the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
To 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet.
batting.
We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and
into the box now, number 9. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. So coming to the plate, number 10, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mariners, the shortstop, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First offering on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Coming to the plate now, number 23, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. The 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The set and the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the run, and no one will track it down. 1-2. Here it is. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Domingo Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. (0-1). Here it comes. Called strike. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 3 innings complete. The Mariners lead it 3-2. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, George Springer. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To third. There is Seager. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to Deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Altuve is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Gordon into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Mariners.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan.
In now the Mariners DH, Ryan Healy. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
In now, number 30, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 9 homers, and 32 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Healy leads off first with one away. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Wind up and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball one.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, number 10.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
In now, number 10. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Five runs is in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that's one of the beauties of speed. That trail runner right there, Dio. He's just too fast. They try to make a play at the plate, but they had no chance to get him because of his wheels.
Yeah, you got to put that one in your pocket right there and stop the hitter from advancing to second base and getting in scoring position. There was no chance at the plate.
Standing in now, number 23. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
I completely understand with wanting to be careful with this guy at the plate. He can hurt you in a variety of different ways. But two great takes right here. Now you find yourself in a big-time hole. I want to see if he's just going to walk him, pitch around him, or come get him some right here.
Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The left fielder, coming go, Santana.
So two are gone here in the M's half of the fourth. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mariners 7 and the Astros 2. Striding in for Houston, number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman,
ready once again, Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Healy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line towards center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Digging in, number 30, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady bout of fastballs.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Healy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bullpen and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Baseman, D.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And that'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brad Peacock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Brad Peacock.
Into the box now, D. Gordon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Giro, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
10.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's a look over to first. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
In now, number 10. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a spin and a throwback to second, just keeping him close. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. No balls and 1 strike. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Haniger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Peacock has registered more than 8 reports an ERA right around the major league average. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the M's 9 and the Astros 2. Number 35 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 35.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, he was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-1 the count. To short, scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirino.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 9.
At the plate, number 9. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Omar.
From the stretch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 22 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, some might consider this a cheap home run because he didn't exactly crush it, but he got enough of it to doink it off the foul pole, and that's all it takes. And guess what? It looks like a bomb in the box score tomorrow.
Now batting, number 23.
Into the box, number 23, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. This one also hit deep to left field. Martinez looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung at the middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Ryan Healy. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, number 30, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. Throw won't get him. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, D. Gordon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next for Seattle, number 10. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. 1 there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the home the run from third. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
The 1-0. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Three and 2 now. Second and third here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Well, he's been shouldering the workload at the plate all night long. 2 RBIs here give him 6 in total for today's game.
Digging in, number 23. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready with the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, come and go.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We're through 6 full. Seattle leads this one 17-2. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. fly ball out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in now, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Line drive to center field. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count now, a ball and a strike. Altuve is off at first with 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. J.D. Martinez would be next. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, he was definitely in a good hitter's count right there. Pot committed. Probably not the pitch he was looking for, but good bat-to-ball skills.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three and 0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Number 45 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 45.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 is strike two swinging. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. In there, 2-1. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 21 for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Now batting, number 9.
Standing in now, number 9. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Yeah. 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So they're able to cut into the lead a bit with 6 here, but they still find themselves well behind. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The M's lead it 17-8. Colin McHugh enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Healy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Reddick at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Number 30 will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 1 to count. McHugh gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Standing in, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there to put it away for out number one.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And that misses, 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this wild affair. Ready now, D. Gordon. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Second baseman, D.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, number 10. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 10 is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. McHugh's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. This one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Riding in once again, number 44, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gordon is up with it to second for 1. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're about away from closing this one out. So bases empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Haniger ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Number 43 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 43. The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. .3-0 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 31 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Last strike now for Houston. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Mariners have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
17-10 this evening. The Mariners plated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Justice Sheffield earns the win, his second. Justin Verlander gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-3. Delene Betances got his third win this season as Boston took care of Anaheim 3-2. The Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 2-0. Randall Grichuk drove home 3 runs, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 8-5. The Chicago White Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. Mike Soroka got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as Atlanta downed the Phillies 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-3. Will Myers drove in 4 as the Padres grabbed the victory over the Cardinals 6-2. Austin Meadows launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Rays over the Rockies 13-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.